Hello, we're going to show you now how to scan your materials and inventory them into Test Hound. So here you can see 4/7 materials that were provided in one of the boxes. So what we have done is we have laid the materials out based on the shipping notice that we received from the vendor. As you can see here, we marked the start of each range for each one of the stacks and the end of each range, and then have placed the books in that order. So when you look at our 7th grade books here, you can see that we've indicated that that book 190 is the start, and the book 229 is the end of all of these books here. Same goes for the 4th grade English and the 4th grade Spanish. The reason that we have done this is it's going to make our lives a lot easier when we're going to scan our materials into Test Hound. We no longer have to scan book by book, but rather scan the start range of the entire group and the end range of the entire group. Now what's important is that we make sure we have it based on what was provided to us. So you may see different ranges of 4th grade, so which would mean that you only have so many books in that range, and then you have to start another range, so you would have a different set of stacks. Now we're going to show you what it looks like in Test Hound where you're going to go. So first you're going to go into your campus management screen and select Materials, Inventory. Select the appropriate administration. In this case it's going to be 4/7 writing. You can check the checklist, and that will also show you that checklist should match these numbers here, will match the numbers on our shipping notice, with the exception of the paper bands at the top. So once we've validated that and checked that, we'll select the Receive Materials tab and start the process of scanning. There's the first one in the series, and I'm going to show you what the Test Hound screen is going to look like now. Sorry for the jitteriness here. So there's the first start range. There's the end range. Now it's asking, are we ready to accept, or we've just scanned in 40 books. And when you look at our stacks, they come 10 books to a stack. There's 10, 20, 30, and the last stack 40. So that concurs, that everything is good there. Now we're going to do our English 4th grade books. So now we have an issue with the label. The label is not allowing us to scan, which many of you may have encountered. So a quick fix for this, since this is the first book in the range and the first book in the range is on top, we'll just actually scan the book itself and not have to open the packaging. Now we'll scan the last book in the range, and once again the label is not working properly. Now in this case I've got to go to the very last book in this stack of 10 and scan that barcode. And once again, I've scanned the 50 books that were on my shipping notice. We'll do it one more time. Start of the range, end of the range. Now all of my materials have been scanned in. And I can verify that by going to my inventory, and as you can see here, everything is complete, 50 quantity, 50 accounted for, and all of the lines are gray. Be very careful when scanning off of the labels that you are actually selecting the correct label to start with and scan. If you take your scanner and run it from top to bottom without being specific to the actual barcode, you could inadvertently scan any one of these wrong barcodes. All right, hope that helps.